Good morning, Facebook friends. So, change your thoughts, change your life. Last night, Neil and I were blessed to be able to watch the movie, The Power of the Heart. It is a beautiful documentary with a lot of really amazing teachers who share their thoughts on the power of the heart. And it opens up with this wonderful warrior legend. This warrior seeks out this sage and asks her, I have to know, is there a heaven and a hell? And because I'm praying that all of those people I've slaughtered over all of the years, I get to go to heaven, and I'm afraid that I'm going to get to go to hell. And she said, you are in hell right now. And of course there is a heaven. And she accuses him of being a coward. I was trying to think of how it goes. And he picks up his sword and he goes to take a huge swing and chop her head off. And she says, that is hell. And he stops and he slowly drops his sword. And his eyes fill with tears. And she said, and that is heaven. It's that fast. Hell is that place we create with our thinking about how angry we are, how resentful we are, how somebody did this to us and that to us, and that's not right, and all of that kind of thinking is what creates our hell. And holding love and compassion. Hi, Joe. So good to see you this morning. Love you, sweetheart. Mwah. All of those amazing thoughts that we can have about having love and compassion and caring for another, that creates heaven. Heaven or hell is a place on earth, depending on where our thinking takes us. Another great example within that same movie, The Power of the Heart, is the story of a woman who survived the genocide in Africa many years ago. And she talks about how she spent 3 months locked in a tiny bathroom with 8 women. They were hiding. They were Tututsis, and the Tututsis were all being murdered, slaughtered ruthlessly, relentlessly. And there was an extra bathroom in this house, which houses don't normally have 2 bathrooms there. And these girls were being hidden in there. They couldn't speak. They could only flush the toilet when the other toilet flushed in the room. They couldn't run the shower. Every now and then the door would open and somebody would slide them some food and water. It was a pretty hellish life. And she tells the story of being so angry and being so filled with hatred, and how she just wanted to get out and kill all those people that were killing her family and her friends. And she observed what it was doing to her body, that she felt sick. She had a headache. Her body hurt and ached, having these angry, angry thoughts. And then one day she's kind of just staring at the tile wall in front of her, and she sees images of all of these amazing people like Nelson Mandela and Mahatma Gandhi and all these people who are representative of finding inner peace and being passionate about being kind and compassionate and loving and forgiving. And on the other side, she saw images of all these people like Hitler and other people that had committed. She saw the warriors that were killing the Tututsi people, and she saw all of these people filled with anger and hatred, and then she saw her own picture on that side, and she realized in that moment it was just a choice. It was just a choice about what she was wanting to think about. Did she want to be on that angry, hateful side, or did she want to be on that loving side? And she decided that she would be on that loving side. And immediately she felt gratitude. Thanks for the thumbs up. She felt gratitude for having this room to be in, to still have her life, to be able to touch these women. They could comfort each other, put their hands on each other's backs or their shoulders. She was grateful that they did have some food. They were great. She felt great gratitude to the pastor who was hiding them there. There was so much gratitude, and the more gratitude she felt, the better her body felt. She felt relaxed. She felt a sense of inner peace. And the story goes on and they weave it throughout the movie, and it's amazing how she completely turns her life around, even in those 3 months in that bathroom, by changing what she was thinking. And I had a perfect, hello Carmian, so glad you joined us this morning. I had my own personal perfect example of how change your thoughts, change your life really, really does work. On Friday, Neil sent me an email letting me know that he had done something. He'd registered me on a program. And my immediate thought was to be angry with him. He hadn't consulted me. He'd just gone ahead and registered me. I had all of these crazy thoughts like, where is the respect? Why would you not check with me first? And you're just taking away my choice about doing this, and blah, blah, blah. And I was just in this blah, 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 blah. And I got more and more angry. The story got bigger and bigger about, I thought we'd come so far, and how could you be just so disrespectful? La, 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 la. And it was like crazy. I was crying. I was so upset. I was creating my own hell. And in a moment, I just suddenly realized, wow, what am I doing? It is my thoughts that are creating this. Change your thoughts. You can change your life. You can change your life in this moment. And I suddenly realized he had done that out of love. He had registered me out of love. He thought that I would so love and appreciate this. And it was his gift to me. And it was a statement of us being on this spiritual path together. And that's why he did it. And instantly, I was filled with gratitude and filled with love and overwhelmed by how special this man is to me. Do you see how simple it is? It really is that fast. Change your thoughts, change your life. What are you focused on? It can be that simple. Pay attention. Pay attention to that stinking thinking. We went to Unity this weekend, and thank you, Anthony Burbage, for that beautiful song. I got the lowdown stinking thinking blues. It was just a reinforcement of what I had experienced myself on Friday. Catch my thinking and think something else. Hello, Patricia. Thank you for joining us this morning. Catch that thought, think something else, and you can take yourself from your own personal hell into your own personal heaven. So I invite you to pay attention to your thinking today and choose how you're seeing things. It really is a choice. Just make the choice, decide to think differently. Hello. And you will create your own heaven on earth. Create a beautiful day. Love you all. Thanks for joining this morning. Mwah. Talk to you tomorrow.